Oh, I'm back. Oh, yes, because I want to invite you right now. You listening to me? Give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you're listening to the live or if you're listening to the replay. I am inviting you to enroll in the Health as a Spiritual Practice 8-week online experience. Yes, this concept is the evolution of, if you've ever been in any of my money freedom classes or my money and life freedom classes. What happened shortly after money and life freedom was gaining momentum? I was also at home taking care of my dad, and I had taken a very radical leap financially, like totally walking away and burning bridges of how I used to earn money in order to follow this inner calling to unlock people from the neurosis of how they use money as an excuse to not live, to not be peaceful. Hey, Tracy. Tracy's in the 8-week experience, and she just received her free Mojo gift bag. Were you amazed, Tracy? Were you amazed about the connection? You know, wasn't that really cool? You got to see, like, how really do your desires get fulfilled. They don't get fulfilled with these. These will come when you know how to light up, right? Okay, so we digress because she's in the class. If you're listening to this, you may not be in the online experience yet. However, this is what's happened. So basically what's happened with this is over listening to thousands of early memories of people around their conflicts with money, and also then helping reprogram how they speak about it, because you don't realize, because we're kind of like deaf, right? Because everybody says we don't have enough. And who doesn't want to be like everybody? We all want to be like everybody. Lots of times we want to be anyone but ourselves. So who are we first to change the way we speak about wealth, right? Well, Tracy, you're going to continue to expect beautiful surprises over the next 8 weeks. You never know what other surprises may be delivered to you just spontaneously. Yeah, this is an experience. This is taking what we used to do in the course room experience and bringing it to the internet. I think actually you're going to feel more comfortable learning from the comfort of your home. You'll be more authentic because you're not in a room trying to impress yourself amongst other people. You're not going to be concerned, right? So I think that what I've noticed about people that are learning in online communities, there's more authenticity coming to the surface, right? And really, if you don't take what you do in a weekend experience home and create a home ritual, then you're just a groupie going from one seminar to the next seminar because you don't like being home. You don't know how to bring the practice home. And so if you don't know how to bring any spiritual practice home, then you won't be able to be participating in what's called 5D, okay? But let me tell you, all of this passion was ignited when I read the book, The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles. And something just went ding-a-ling-a-bing-bong in my head when I read this. So I want to read it to you, and if it resonates with you, then maybe this course is the answer to why you fumble with money. Maybe you're a holy person that has this insane idea that, like I used to have, that my spiritual gifts were not worth anything. because everyone has them. Like, you'll start understanding your uniqueness. So listen to this. He says, whatever may be said in praise of poverty, the fact remains that it is not possible to live a really complete or successful life unless one is rich. No man or woman can rise to their greatest possible height in talent or soul development unless they have plenty of money. For to unfold the soul and to develop talent, they must have many things to use: microphones, lighting equipment, computer editing equipment, a team, hours of research. Okay? Yeah, you see, there is, as a spiritual person being on the internet, there are things in order for me to develop this to be better. There are things I'll need to have that I don't have now, right? And so, do you understand this concept? Like, one of the things that I have discovered whenever I work with anyone in any issue, if it's a relationship issue, if it's a money issue, if it's if it has to do with their image, it all really boils down to how do you hold your worth? How do you hold on to how amazing you are at an energetic level? It isn't about having money in order to prove I'm enough. It's like the money is the natural byproduct of the development of my soul, of my mission, of my purpose to ignite peace on this planet. So do you understand? If you're hearing me, then you have a soul's purpose, and money is part of it. All right? Money is part of it. I want spiritual people to touch the money. It's time. Okay? So this whole thing about bartering, like, that's one of the things in this 8 week, you will stop bartering. That's weakening us as a spiritual culture. No. Stop it. So understanding energetically, can you hold your value and be an attractor instead of a protector against money, because you don't want people to be jealous. Baby, if you're here to enlighten the planet, you want people to be jealous. It's time for you to own your value. That stimulates them. Anyone that's jealous means that they have that within them. They just need to develop it. Okay? So you're going to learn about your emotions around money and how to transform them. Okay? You're going to notice your own startle responses. You're going to understand the biomechanical connection between counting money. Makes it easier to receive it. So honoring your books, honoring your home, all of it is encapsulated in this 8 weeks experience. Okay, so let's continue with Wallace, because he says something very powerful here that made me go ding-a-ling-a-ling. So no man can rise, or no person can rise to their greatest possible height in talent or soul development unless they have plenty of money. I want to use currency, plenty of currency, because that's really why we call money currency. So to unfold the soul and to develop talent, he must have many things to use, and they cannot have these things unless they have the money to buy them with. Man develops in mind, soul, and body by making use of things. Not by sitting on a sofa and have people bring in your bonbons. That is a ridiculous, fake image of wealthy people. That's a lie. There are billions of wealthy people on this planet, and none of them think it's fulfilled. I mean, that's great for vacation, but to sit back on a sofa and have bonbons, and if you're not sitting and doing nothing, you don't feel wealthy, then you haven't developed a mature body, mind, and soul. Because you, in order to have this wealth, it's going to have to understand your creative currency and how to keep it flowing and how to multiply that from an energetic state. Like, I know lots of people who have a lot of money in the bank and they are sitting at home being afraid they don't have enough. Those stories infuriate me more than someone that has no money and is afraid to pay their bills. I can really relate to that. They're more aligned with reality than someone who has thousands upon thousands of dollars in the bank, millions of dollars in the bank, and sit and quivers and thinks they don't have enough. So both are poverty consciousness. Both are poverty consciousness. So understanding currency and intentionality with your currency is how you learn how to hold it and multiply it. Okay? So he says, it's so, okay, a man, or I hate when I'm changing the pronouns, a person develops in mind, soul, and body by making use of things. And society is so organized presently in order to become the possessor of things. Therefore, you must have the cash in order to do so. Okay? The object of all life is development. And everything that lives has an inalienable right to all the development it is capable of attaining. Man and woman's right to life means their right to have the free and unrestricted use of all the things which may be necessary to their fullest mental, spiritual, and physical unfoldment. Or in other words, their right to be rich. So, in this book, I shall not speak of riches in a figurative way. To be really rich does not mean to be satisfied or connected with a little. No person ought to be satisfied with a little if he is capable of enjoying and circulating more. The purpose of nature is the advancement and unfoldment of life, and every person has all that they can contribute to this power, elegance, beauty, and riches of life. To be content with less is you not being all of who you are. So, wealth as a spiritual practice is my continued, in as much as I can, enlightened pursuit of helping people realize you have way more than you think or say you do, and to develop the eyes to see the beauty that is right here. So the 8-week experience, I'm inviting you. The link is in the side. Join now. Enrollment closes on the 27th. Yeah, because we begin September 1st. And I need time to do your early memories. Yolanda and I will be leading this together. She is an amazing woman with the solid knowledge of not only yoga, but she has the discipline of a free spirit. That's what else you're going to learn. So if you're not in there now, I want to see you in there. I want to help you unlock your early memories and help unlock your divine language. You know, what turns you on and what multiplies your divine light. Honey, when you learn that, currency is a byproduct. just a byproduct. It ain't the thing. It is the result of you being turned on and plugged in to elevating the consciousness of this planet. Mwah! Love you.